don't even know how I'm going to start this off because this is completely unscripted. Off the dome. Do y'all remember your first drinking experience? Because I definitely do. Most people first time drinking probably, if it is at a young age, maybe like 16, 17. Hold. 1 quick second. Hey, it's editing Kester. I'm currently editing the video that you're watching. Well, forgot to mention this during the story time, but I don't condone underage drinking. The legal drinking age, at least in my state, is 21. That's the age you're supposed to be drinking at. Just gotta say it out there. Y'all can't put me behind bars. Or if you're like a good working adult, you'll just wait till you drink at 21. My drinking experience was, well, let's say a little different. So my first drinking experience actually happened when I was like 8 or 9. Believe it or not, yeah, I actually had my first drink when I was about 8 or 9 years old. So let me tell y'all the story. Picture this, if you will. Picture Lil Kester. He looks a little too young. He looks like he's 3. I guess that will work. Just have in mind that he's 9 or 10 years old. Just a normal, maybe like Friday night. No school tomorrow. It's probably Saturday. Lil Kester is about like, let's say 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And Kester comes out of his room. So Lil Kester, he's thirsty. He's been in his room while playing his little games or playing with toys or whatever he's doing at the time. And he decides to go to the fridge and go grab a drink, like a normal kid would do. So that's what I does. I went to the fridge, grab a drink. Now I look in the fridge, and then there's these cans in the fridge. Now I didn't really read the label when I was looking for a drink. I just see cans in the fridge. So my dumb 9-10-year-old brain thinks, oh hey, there's soda in the fridge. Because these are what these cans look like. They look like normal old soda cans. So you know what I do? I grab a can, pop it open, and I drink it. Because again, I think this is soda. What, I'm just going to leave it open and walk away? No, I'm going to drink it because I was thirsty at the time. So 10-year-old me looks at the can. It tastes pretty weird. It's not like normal soda would taste. Looks around on the can. He goes, this is probably diet. Because, you know, normal, like, Coke or something and Diet Coke tastes pretty different. I actually don't know because I have never tasted Diet Coke or will ever drink Coke. I'm sorry, Coke, but I'm not drinking you. So, I drink it. I drink the whole can right there. As standing. I was standing right next to the fridge open, drank that whole can, finish and empty. You're probably thinking, this 9-10-year-old just drank a whole can of what's supposedly soda. But you didn't notice that it wasn't like fizzy enough, or you were drinking it perfectly fine, like there wasn't no bubbles? No, I didn't notice any of that. I just drank it like a normal soda. And then I threw the can away, and I went back to my room. And you're probably asking yourself, well, what happened next? Did you just drunk a whole can of what I presume is beer? What happened, Kester? Well, let me tell you what happened. I got changed, I went out, went to the club, and messed with some bad biddies, is what I wish I could say. Now, what happened was absolutely nothing. Because I blacked out. No joke to you, I don't remember the rest of that night. I don't know what happened after I drank that can. I just remember the next morning. So the next morning rolls around. I wake up, I'm having a killer headache. Like, my head is thumping. I tell my mom, she gives me some time. No, my sister's over there eating breakfast. Business as kind of usual. My dad comes in, he worked a night shift that day, so he went in, looked in the fridge. He noticed one of his beer cans are gone. So he asked the room, hey, who drank my beer? My mom doesn't really drink alcohol, just an occasional wine now and then. So she was like, That wasn't me. I don't know. My sister, who's about like 8 or 9 this time, because she's only like a couple months, like maybe 10, 11 months younger than me, she says she didn't drink it because she's 8 or 9. Of course she wouldn't drink beer. My turn to answer. I look at my dad. My dad looks back at me. And I asked my dad a question. I asked him, that was beer? My dad looks at me like I'm an idiot. And fair enough, I was an idiot because I had just drunken a whole can of beer like it was water and went to sleep. Now, if you guys don't know, you're probably thinking, why'd you black out, Kester? It was only one can. You're just such a lightweight. One, have you ever given like a kid Robitussin or any like alcoholic medicine? They drink it, they're out like a light. It's an easy way to go to sleep. So I didn't go to sleep. I literally blacked out. And I explained to my dad what happened. And both of my parents laugh at me. They bust out laughing, saying, how good, you didn't read the can, yada yada. It was obviously beer. They both laugh at me. Now, I got African parents. So, already saying that, most of y'all thinking, oh, you know, that booty got spanked. Actually, my pops was really cool about it because he probably understood it was late at night. I was thirsty and didn't read the can and just took a drink of something that was in the fridge. So he just told me, that's beer, don't touch it. And then just asked me how was I feeling, told him about the headache, laughed at me, and then that continued on the day. So if you see me in public just with a can and I'm turning, looking at the can, looking at the label, probably over there checking, making sure I'm not drinking another beer can by accident.